In this club, I am on Yu-Gi-Oh! Project Ignis, and I'm going to be showing you some replays today. So I made this deck today. I'm not going to be showing the deck because I just did this for fun, where I'm using Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon with Blackluster Soldier, Legendary Swordsman. That's right, I had to think of the name for a second. And yeah, just gonna be using some other cards to hopefully summon, you know, Dragon Magia Master, officially the best Blue Eyes fusion. Best fusion? I don't know, but it's pretty good. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is probably number one. This is probably number two. I don't know. All right, so I do know it is number two. Okay, so I'm gonna play the replay now. I'm covering my. I have this black bar because when you show replays, like, it shows the opponent's hand. I don't want to show my opponent's hand. I just want the mystery there for you, you know. So just in case it's like my opponent had Ash Blossom, it's like you're expecting that. Whereas if it happens randomly, you're not expecting that. So, you know, I'm just covering it. Anyway, I'm just gonna play. I'm not gonna lie. My opponent took the longest time that I didn't even see much of the, like, I didn't really even see any of this. Like, just my opponent was taking such a long time doing all of these effects and everything. So you know what I did? I just grabbed my phone and just started reading Slam Dunk. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna read Slam Dunk right now because I've been reading it ever since I finished the anime, because the anime didn't continue. So that was it. But yeah, it just took a long time. But yeah, the anime didn't continue, so I'm reading it now and I'm having a blast. But anyway, so I'm doing all of this, and then, you know, got alright, I guess. So I used Advanced Ritual Art to summon Blackluster Soldier. My opponent used that link to get rid of Blackluster Soldier. So I used Chaos Form and summoned Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. And then I attacked that stupid link. And then I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, attacked and bounced that away. And then my opponent did that effect and sent Blue Eyes Jet Dragon away. My opponent used that spell card to get that card. Used the field spell to get that card. All these effects. And then my opponent Link summoned? I don't know what the hell that was, but sure. I'm just so confused. But yeah, I guess my opponent just couldn't get rid of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. It's weird, every time you play a replay in this game, you see it from your opponent's point of view, so you have to click swap, swap, to see your point of view, which is very odd. So I pause it at the start of the replay, swap it, and then I press play, and yeah. So I use Max C quickly, and then my opponent didn't really want to do too much because of Max C, and then my opponent ended their turn. So I used Trade In on Blue Eyes. My opponent played Max C. Now I need to pause here. I was meant to summon Dictator of Dick to send Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to the graveyard instead of playing Fusion Armament, but I did by accident and I couldn't take it back, so I had to. But I rather had summoned Dictator of Dick just so I can have two monsters on the field, because I only have two Blue Eyes White Dragons in my graveyard, and then I have a Chaos Monster here, and Dictator of Dick could get the third one. But yeah, I played this by accident, but I guess it's nice to see what we can do if I didn't have Dictator of Dick. So I played Fusion Armament. I didn't press play. I summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Then he's Ultimate Fusion with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. I attacked and then my opponent left. So very nice to see Dragon Magia Master. And don't worry, you get to see Dragon Magia Master in 2 more replays. This time I didn't have to swap it. Is it because I've already seen this replay and I swapped it, like, before recording? I don't know. But here I summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon just so my opponent plays like Harpies for the Duster, my spells and traps are protected. So I opponent used Dark Hole, then went to use that effect. I use Infinite Permanence. If you have Skill Drain on the field, I mean, like, yeah, if you use Skill Drain, Infinite Permanence just becomes a dead card. You can't use it. So that's why I thought I would use Infinite Permanence first, just to, you know, get it over and done with, and then play Skill Drain if I have to. So my opponent summoned the same monster, then Link summoned, and then attacked, and I took the damage. I'm like, why not? Because as soon as a card gets destroyed, I can summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So I got advantage a lot. So I played Skill Drain because I, as much as I wanted to summon Dragon Magia Master, this was the best thing to do. Have Skill Drain and Ultimate Fusion to summon Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. So now all the monsters on the field are negated by Skill Drain, except for Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. And keep in mind, if you play Ultimate Fusion first and then Skill Drain after, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon will be affected by Skill Drain because it was there before Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon were on the field. So just some advice, if you're thinking about using Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon with Skill Drain, just make sure you use Ultimate Fusion first. Make sure you use Skill Drain first and then Ultimate Fusion. Okay? Cool. So I attacked and I got Infinite Permanence back. My opponent went to use that effect. I don't know why my opponent summoned it in an attack position. Yeah, summoned it in an attack. Alright. So I attacked and attacked. And then my opponent, oh yeah, I put my mouse there. No wonder why my opponent left. Free Tactical Talent. Well, that's the Japanese name, but Triple Tactics Talent, yeah. Wow. Guess who you get to see in this replay? I'm pretty sure I know. Dragon Magia Master. So my opponent was doing all this stuff. I guess my opponent didn't really want to do too much because of Maxi. You know how it is. So I used Trade In on Blue Eyes. Then I special summoned Alternative, used my effect. And then I knew my opponent was going to do that. So I summoned Alternative. My opponent didn't want to use the quick effect still. So I used my effect to destroy this. And that's when my opponent was like, alright, I'm going to use my effect. And that's when the genius happened. Ultimate Fusion. Getting rid of Alternative. And, you know, my other Blue Eyes monsters. So, actually no, not Dragon Magia Master in this replay. Something sort of close, but nah, not even sort of close. So I took advantage, used Ultimate Fusion, and I summoned Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So I used Ultimate Fusion to destroy that monster, and then Alternative destroys that monster. And yep, destroyed. And now, guess what? Yeah, it's funny that my opponent played Maxi. It's like Maxi ain't gonna save you because it's GG's if you can't like summon anything from your hand. So attack, sent a Blue Eyes Fusion from extra deck to the graveyard, attacked again, and it was GG. Such a show off Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I love it so much. I love Neo so much. In these moments, I love Neo. Like, if there was another Blue Eyes monster, it wouldn't have been an OTK. But yeah, Neo just, oh, gotta love Neo. Okay, this one you do get to see Dragon Magia Master. I was laughing quietly but weird because look at the card I draw next. Also, I just want to mention that my opponent played this to send an Umi card from the deck to the graveyard, and I didn't think that was worth using Infinite Permanence on. So then my opponent played this, and that's why I was like, alright, I'm going to use Infinite Permanence. I'm going to risk it just in case, you know, my opponent doesn't have any Umi cards in their hand or something. I'm pretty sure my opponent would have played Umi first before doing all of this. So I assume my opponent didn't have like any spell card related to that in their hand. And then my opponent ended their turn. Look what I draw. GG's. So now we get to see Fusion Armament shine. Fusion Armament. So Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Ultimate Fusion, summoned Dragon Magia Master. Because I destroyed a card with Ultimate Fusion, because I had a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on the field. Because it's not just Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field, it's also Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So I destroyed that stupid monster. And then I normal summoned the White Son of Ancients. And then I still have Blue Eyes White Dragon in my graveyard and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So when a card was destroyed, I could summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So that was really nice to not summon 3 Blue Eyes monsters and a Chaos monster to summon this. I just fused with Ultimate Dragon and Chaos, and because of that, I could summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So yeah, very nice. So I attacked, and attacked, and attacked. Here I was scared to link summon because of Nibiru, but then I'm like, hang on, Nibiru is an effect that activates, and I can just negate it with Dragon Magia Master. Never mind. So I link summoned into Link Rebo. I'm not using Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon in this deck. Maybe I should, but just Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon is so ugh. So my opponent has 3 cards in their hand. This will make them have 5 cards in their hand. I don't want my opponent drawing 2 cards. I don't want my opponent drawing 2 cards. I want my opponent to have 3 cards in their hand still. So I did negate it. And then my opponent left. It's going to be the last replay I show you. So yeah, I do summon Dragon Magia Master, but something happened, watch. I think you know. So I did that. Summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I used Ultimate Fusion. My opponent knew I was going to summon Dragon Magia Master and left. So yeah, you don't get to see Dragon Magia Master here, but I technically did summon Dragon Magia Master again. And yeah, that's the main reason why I'm using Blackluster Soldier Legendary Swordsman, because it is a Blackluster Soldier ritual. But you know what, I think the next time I use this deck, I don't think I'm going to be using Blackluster Soldier anymore, because if you get in your starting hand and you're going first, and you don't have like Ultimate Fusion and Fusion Armament, let's say you can ritual summon, it's not a card you really want to ritual summon at the start, because it's something you want to do when you're about to attack, like just so you can shuffle your opponent's cards from their field to the deck. So yeah, I might just chuck a bunch of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragons. Well, actually, even just Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, because there's Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon and Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. That could get a bit bricky, but I think I'd rather just play 3 copies of Fusion Armament and 3 copies of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Maybe 1 Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon just in case. And then just 3 copies of Ultimate Fusion. Maybe even 3 copies of Bingo Machine Go. I have no idea. I'm going to do some testing after this. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using Blackluster Soldier anymore. Just because it's a bit awkward. You want to go first and summon Dragon Magia Master. I mean, I guess you could do that if you have the right card, like here, But if you can't summon Dragon Magia Master, you can only summon Blackluster Soldier. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Unless you're going second, then I guess it's alright. But yeah, I'm going to try and make the deck more consistent. But you know what? I didn't really lose too much. The only time I lost with this deck was when, I got bricked, like, drawing Ultimate Fusions with Trade-ins and Chaos Swarms. It's like, alright, well, like, it's gonna happen, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make a more consistent one without Blackluster Soldier, just so I can summon Dragon Magia Master easily. Alright, going to end it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.